So in this video, we're just going to go and have a look at a level 3 question on plant tissues. Right, so it starts off by saying that adult hornets go and lay eggs that hatch into larvae. Well, realistically, that bit doesn't matter that much. So the larvae of the hornet moth lives inside the roots of trees, right? So the point it's telling you roots is going to be important. So use the tree roots as a source of food, so they're going to be eating them. So therefore go and cause damage to the tree roots. So when you go and you're reading this question, that's kind of the three important parts of that information. So explain why this tree damage in the roots might cause the tree to be further damaged. Right, there are a number of things that you need to talk about. Right, the first one that you talk about is the fact that the plant will be able to absorb less water. Right, so when we're going and we're speaking about less water, we need to talk about that going and causing a lower rate of photosynthesis. If there's a lower rate of photosynthesis, we're going to produce less glucose, which means that we'll be able to go and use less glucose to go and make things like cellulose or things that the tree needs. Right, so that's the first kind of thing. Second kind of thing is you could talk about the fact that there's going to be less absorption by the roots of certain ions. Right, the important one to talk about are nitrates, because nitrates are used to make proteins, and we need proteins for growth. Right, the next bit that you could go and speak about is that it's also going to go and cause damage to the phloem. So don't forget that trees have phloem and xylem. The phloem go and carry glucose and such forth that's made in photosynthesis to the rest of the plant. The xylem carry water up the plant. So if we're damaging the phloem, there's going to be less transport of sugars to the roots, which means that, again, if you've got less sugar, you're going to have less respiration. And finally, we talk about damage to the xylem. So if there's damage to the xylem, because the xylem carrying water, there's going to be less water carried to the cells. Remember, nitrates and other ions dissolve in that water, so less nitrates are going to reach cells. So that's going to cause less proteins to be made. Don't forget, we need things like magnesium to go and make new chlorophyll. Right, so that's just a few key things that you need to think about when answering this question.